yes, of course. Full potential.
So, yeah, you know.
No, yeah, right.
What classical conditioning?
Yeah.
Psychosexual.
Can you drop something?
You just have these problems.
Guys, I've been, really, depressed lately.
Psychoanalysis, dreams, and sex.
Well there, Freud. He feels this way because of environmental factors. It was conditioned.
Now, hold on. He clearly has an unresolved edible complex. His unconscious drives him to a state of depression.
You mean to tell me that this man is a slave to the past? Nonsense. We must hold him with unconditional positive regard. He has unlimited potential to succeed and change his past.
Now, would you all just think for a second? The mind is an unbelievably complex instrument. You cannot simply discount the complete cognitive processes involved in this man's conflictions. You insult the wonder that is the human mind.
But my Piaget, your theory is flawed. You account for the conscious processes of the mind, but that is merely the tip of the iceberg. You must delve into the unconscious, facing the id and superego. It is not enough just to explore the visible part of man. Underneath is where the unresolved conflicts lie. You must take into account the intricacies of the unconscious mind, or the submerged part of the iceberg, if you will.
Have you no concept of the environment and its effect on the subject? It is not the person's unconscious that makes decisions for the individual. It is simply a response that is derived from the learned information received from observation and social learning. There's no deep-rooted unconscious conflict, only a set of behaviors and responses. Each has been learned, and each can be unlearned.
Now hold on. You don't give humans enough credit. We can think and be free. Or else how would we reach our full potential? Unfortunately for you, Freud, you may only find your full potential in your latent content and sexual dreams, but leave the rest of us human beings alone. And you, Mr. Skinner, you mustn't disregard what is free will. It's not all about collecting food in empty trays and dancing around in cages. It is about living life to your fullest capacity.
Have you lost your mind, Rogers? Or are you just as unintelligent as the rest? If your cerebral cortex is intact whatsoever, you must know that to help this man, you must change his perceptions. The greatest strength of man is not in his muscle, but in the mind. His ability to resist the suppressive state is completely up to the power and control he has over his own brain.
But wait, guys, who's gonna help me?
I will help you, young man. I will explore the wonders of your unconscious by venturing into your dreams. Through a technique I like to call psychoanalysis, we will get to the underlying issues in your depressive state. We will be able to explore the latent content of your dreams through the manifest information you will give me. Then I would further my study through a technique called free association, where I will get to the root of your problems, since you will take your emotions out on me as a therapist.
Nonsense! None of that psychoanalytic pseudoscience will ever get to the bottom of your depression. The proper treatment is to learn to counteract your depressive behavior through operant conditioning. Through this, I'll be able to create a set of rewards until you finally learn the desirable responses you seek.